The market finds some bulls and hits the gas. Is this a real rally or a dead cat bounce? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, in yesterday's video, we were looking for a move down based on the structure we were given, but the bulls had other plans and decided to take a detour. They ran it up over 100 points, and now it looks like they want to trace out a bigger wave 4 before heading down. They can head directly down, but with the move up today, it becomes less likely. I'll get into all that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the S&P 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, so the bulls threw us a little bit of a curveball today, which happens from time to time. So let's jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And the reason we're zoomed out here is when you're struggling in the micro count, it does help to zoom out a little bit and take a look at the bigger picture. The reason we're struggling in the micro count is we did get a nice move up here that could be considered a wave 1. And then we got a move down here, which we would look at as a wave 2. However, off of the low here, we got a move up that is clearly 3 waves, then back down. So it wasn't impulsive and it invalidated. Then we found a low, and on the way down to that low, it did look like they wanted to make wave 5 down to complete this wave 4, and that stopped and rallied, and that invalidated. So we have an invalidation up and down, and we're kind of in a no man's land right now. The reason we're in no man's land is that the move down made a low and then invalidated the move up, and then the move up went high enough today to get into wave 1 territory of the move down, which when wave 4 gets into wave 1, it's either going to be a diagonal, which we don't trust or count on, or it invalidated the move. So when that happens, we have an invalidation up and down. We zoom out and look at the bigger picture and look at what kind of structure we need. And we need a corrective structure up to complete wave 4 here. It just will be a bigger ABC than we thought. So we thought that this could have been all of wave 4 right here where the A is. And instead we move 4 over. This becomes the A wave. We get B down as it doesn't make a new low. And then we would look for C up towards that 4460 area. That to me is the most likely path that we are on, is a bigger ABC to complete 4 to the upside. So I do think there's more upside potential here up to as high as 4460. And then I think we'll probably see a failure at that point and a move back down from there, as we just don't have the structure to build off of. If they're going to try to make this an impulsive rally up out of here, then wave 1 of 3 is going to have to be a leading diagonal, which again is something that we don't count on. So I think the most likely move is that we are in a bigger ABC up, okay, towards this 4460 area before we finally get wave 5 down in order to complete wave 4. Now, if they do want to move it directly down, okay, they're going to have to do a diagonal for that, as well as this would be wave 4 back up, and it does move into wave 1 territory. So that means that wave 5 down here to complete this bigger wave 4 would have to be a diagonal. So again, guys, it's kind of a no man's land because we have invalidation in both directions, but the most likely path, in my opinion, here is a bigger ABC up towards 4460 before heading down in wave 5 to complete that bigger wave 4. Should they head down directly, we would look for an ABC down in 5, okay, because that's how diagonals work. And should they try to blow past this 4460 zone, I'm guessing it will take an ABC structure on the way up to create a diagonal that way. So right now we're going to continue to watch for this bottom to fill out, and my primary path for that is higher and then lower. Okay, guys, over on the NASDAQ, again, we have a similar setup. The NASDAQ kind of leads the way some of the times in this, and we failed to make the new low and rallied higher today. That wave 4 up got into wave 1 territory, which again would mean we would have to have a diagonal down, or this structure is invalidated to the downside, and the upside structure also invalidated based on this big spike here and then pull back down. You just don't have a very clean structure in here to move up. So again, the most likely path is that we are in a bigger ABC up. It lines up really well on the NASDAQ for the move down. It's the 50% retrace of wave 3, which is a secondary target for a wave 4 anyway. They did push through the 382 here, came down, could not push through the lows. So it does look like an ABC up towards this 50% fib, which also lines up with the 1.0 extension of A at 14,507 to 14,475. So somewhere in that region, we should see the NASDAQ top and then move down to complete bigger wave 5. Again, if they want to make a direct move lower, it's going to have to be in an ABC shape for the wave 5, okay? And then we would look for the lows to break and this wave 5 or bigger wave 4 to finally complete. So that's it, guys. Pretty simple today. We are waiting to see if they are going to go ahead and fill out this wave C and then lower, or go ahead and try to move directly lower with an ABC structure. But as I said, we're kind of in a no man's land as we have invalidated in both directions. So we need to see which structure is going to fill in here. There are many times like this in the market where we just kind of have to wait and see, especially on the micro scale. But again, Elliott Wave on the macro has been spot on, and this is illustrated on my big picture video, which called for this pullback almost a year ago. All right, guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. Head on over there and check out our membership plans area. They both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to check it out, take it for a test drive, and make sure you love it before you ever spend a penny. Come in, give us a week to impress you. If we don't, that's okay. Move on. If we do, we'd love to have you in those rooms. So the first room is my Invest with Jacob room. In there, you get my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, and I answer all of your Elliott Wave questions. I only trade the SPY and the QQQ. So if you are looking to trade individual stocks as well as get a trading style that is absolutely killing the market, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In his room, you get my entire room, so everything you would get with my room, in addition to his reduced risk binary trading style that absolutely kills the market, and he trades individual stocks, and he answers all your questions. It's an incredible room. Both of them are very good. Come check us out. You get that 7-day free trial. You have nothing to lose. We'd love to have you in there so we can make some money together. Okay, guys, key takeaways for today. As I said, we're kind of in a no man's land as we invalidated in both directions. So we are in the middle here and looking to see if they want to drive it higher, okay, to complete a bigger wave 4 and then down to complete this bigger wave 4, or if they want to take it directly down in a diagonal fashion, which would be an ABC move down to complete the lows. NASDAQ, we have the same kind of look in that middle zone. Lines up a lot better on the NASDAQ. I like the structure on the NASDAQ better for this C wave up. And again, the NASDAQ's been leading the charge. So I do expect this to be my primary path, the C wave higher towards, on the NASDAQ, it's 14,475 to 14,500 and then lower. Okay, but they can take us down, as I said, in that ending diagonal. That is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.